Just a quick reminder for your homework tonight. Question 12, remember Alaska was the lowest percent at 5.5%, and we had Florida at the highest at 18.3. So we decided that we would go up by 2 each one. So we went like 5 to 6.9, 7 to 8.9, 9 to 10.9, 11 to 12.9, 13 to 14.9, 15 to 16.9, and then 17 to 18.9. That's how we did the frequency table for number 12 to get ready for your histogram. On the DRP scores, remember the lowest score was a 14, the high score was a 54. That's a spread of 40. So we started at 10, we went up by 5, so we went 10 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 24, 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, 45 to 49, 50 to 54, 55 to, and then it stopped at 54. Number 14, the lowest salary was 21, the highest salary was 1103. So when you subtract that, you get 1082. So we decided to go up by 200. So it goes from 0 to 199, 200 to 399, 400 to 599, 600 to 799, 800 to 999, and then 1,000 to 1199. And that was that took you through 12, 13, and 14. I think the next problem was problem number 21. It was talking about a time plot. A time plot, the years is your x-axis and the deaths is your y-axis. So make sure your years, you have 1945 all the way to 1995, and you're just going to put dots there for on where each year, and then you're going to connect the dots with a line. And then you're going to describe what you see in a few sentences. So what can you tell about the rate of deaths from cancer in the United States over a 50-year period? And then part B says that these data suggest that we have made no progress in treating cancer, and you need to explain. I want you really to think about that. So think about, does this mean we've made no progress in treating cancer or not? So the cancer rate per 100,000 people has gone up, but does that mean that we've made no progress in treating cancer? So that's a tough one. All right, so then we go to the next one is question 32, I believe. Okay, if we scroll down there, question 32 talks about survey of study habits and attitudes. Okay, I want you to make a stem plot of the data. So your stems are going to be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. That will be your stems, and then the last digits will be your leaves. And then basically I just want you to find the mean and the median. You can do that from your calculator by going in Stat Edit, putting in L1, and then Stat Calc number 1 will give you the mean and the median. And then part C says which is larger, and explain why. 36 is going to be a box plot. So this is your first time doing a box plot here. When you start question number 36, I actually ask you to make side-by-side box plots. Really, you just need to make 2 box plots. So first, you're going to just do the first-year college women. You're going to put their scores in, those 18. You put it in L1. And then I would go through Stat Calc 1 and scroll down, find the 5-number summary. That's min, Q1, median, Q3, and the max. And draw your box plot. Make sure you have a number line under it. So your number line would have to start at a little bit less than your lowest number and go to your highest number. And make sure your box plot fits the number line. And then for the men, you then can clear list 1 and put the 20 men in there, and go to Stat Calc number 1 and again find the min, Q1, median, Q3, and the max. So basically, before you do these box plots, you want to write down the 5-number summary first. And that's part B in number 36, but that's something that you have to do before you even do a box plot, is the 5-number summary. And then part C says write a paragraph comparing the scores for men and women. So compare things like the median that you can see, compare things like the max, the min, the spread of them, what's the interquartile range from Q3 to Q1. Give some comparisons between men and women that you can see from the box plot, and that's what they're looking for there. That takes you through your 6 homework questions, and that's it for tonight. and I'll be back tomorrow to give you some more help.